Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We have the Dornier Seastar here. It's a beautiful aircraft. I was looking up the engines. It says it's a Pratt & Whitney PT6A 35 turboprop engine. And you can land this up to 2 feet of waves. I'm not sure how you get that information though. Like, how do you know how much 2 feet of waves is? Again, we have lazy information here, 0 seating, and cruising speeds are 165 knots. There's no fuel information. Max altitude is 1,200 feet. So I was looking this up online, and it says in the actual aircraft manual here, max cruising is 180, 900 nautical miles, 9 passengers, 2 crew members. It has a max takeoff weight of 11,240 feet and a landing weight or a distance takeoff of 2,240 feet, and you can land up to 2 feet in waves, and I believe take off as well, if I'm correct. So it's a pretty interesting plane. I believe it also has electric as well. This is pretty much a brand new aircraft. I'm not exactly sure what year this came out. I've been trying to look that up. I have not seen. So if you know, let me know in the comments. But it looks super cool. It's a push-pull engine. So it is basically like another twin-engine aircraft. We're going to put it on the ground and see how it flies. There are some more liveries as well with it. We do have this beautiful purple. And of course, what else do we have here? There's a black one, which is another really nice color. For this video, I'll go ahead and use the purple. The purple kind of reminds me of like the CJ4 type of thing, right? And of course, we'll go back onto the ground in Florida, because, you know, where else would you like to do a video with a seaplane but near the sea? So we're gonna go to Key West here. We'll put it in the ground cold and dark and try to start it up. Like I said in many of these videos, these are not intentionally to say anything bad about the developers. They're just basically to review the aircraft, see how it flies, see how it handles, and show it in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is a new aircraft. I have the deluxe version package of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I have over 1,000 hours of flight time in 2020, as well as about 200 in 2024. So I have a good amount of experience flying these aircrafts in the simulator, and I'm just sharing my personal opinion of these planes with you. I hope you don't take it in any kind of wrong way. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around at this beautiful purplish blue aircraft. I have a feeling my daughter's gonna love this color. We definitely have to show her. Super cool color. I really like it. Very nice looking. They have some really cool liveries with this one. I'm pretty impressed. I don't think there's any variants. It's only one, which is obvious because it's a seaplane, right? But if you take a look around, it's very well made. I don't know who made this, if it was a Sobo or Coronado, but it is very nicely done. I like it a lot. We're definitely going to try to landing it in the water. Hopefully I don't break it. Look at that. It has a little ladder that comes up. That is cool. That's how you get in, huh? Let's see. Look at that animation. Very nice animation, too. Let's see. Does this open, too? Oh, that's so cool, right? Alright, I'm going to do Shift C to jump inside. Alright, and as you can see, it's pretty much a brand new aircraft here. We have the tablet that's automatically here. You can click it to get it away if you want. It's all glass cockpit. And as you can see here, you have your props, your fuel, and your idle. Everything's set up properly. You have your overhead panel. Does this have switch? No. None of the fuses are working, but it does have nice sounds on the panel light. It kind of reminds me of this one developer that made the man, I forget the name of that plane, but it seems like that kind of a situation here. Like, it's very nicely made. Why do I keep going the wrong way? Here we go. Okay, let's go take a walk around the cabin. I love how organized and beautiful the cabin is. Is there any click spots? I know the tables fold out. And they're sounding like they're electric, which is pretty interesting. These animations of these tables are actually probably one of the better ones that I found so far. They're very nicely done and slow. A little bit more organized than most. Some of them do not work that great in the simulator. They just fly open way too fast. This is actually relatively good. I like that. It's the little cargo area as well. I don't think we can get back there. We have to open up the cabin. I think you can go through there, but no other click spots in here, it looks like. Alright, let's go check it out and fly this bad boy. You have a door here, which I guess that's the only entrance. Interesting for sure, the way it is, right? My bad. I accidentally pushed us out. Alright, let's start this bad boy up. Let's see here. We probably got a battery somewhere up here. That's your beacon is already on for you. I guess they do that automatically. Landing lights, these wing lights, you can put on all that stuff. Here's your battery. Right? Is that? Oh no, that's not your battery. That's your bright for your panel. My bad. So, oh, by the way, down here too, if we just remove this yoke, here's your electrical panel. This is where your batteries are. So this screens kind of are like the 24 PC 24 here. We'll put that to auto. Run the engines here. Engine 1, engine 2. So you have your bleed air, you have your icing, you have your engine. These are your startup for 1 and 2. Generators. We'll start up the engine. I don't know if you need the generator before startup. Let's start engine number 2 here. And we're going to put in engine 2. There we go. Check out the animation. I like the sound of it too. It's relatively quiet inside. This panel reminds me of the Polaris 24. Got the master caution light on here. Generator 2 is coming online. Battery 2 as well. Cabin can come on. Alright. ETN, that can come off. We'll start up engine 2 here. I'll put in full throttle there. Add low idle. I like the way it looks too. It's going to be interesting. We do have retractable gear as well. Let's see if the autopilot system is working here. Yeah. So far that's working on my systems. I just checked the altitude. I put it at 3,200 feet. Let's go ahead and set the altimeter. And I'll put on real weather, real time, make sure that's going. Yep, that's going. So altimeter should be set for 3020. Let's put the full. Man, I like this one. So really cool aircraft indeed. It has a range of 900 nautical miles, can fit 9 passengers. It's very luxurious, and we're gonna try to test fly it. So let's go ahead and take the brakes off here if we can find them. That's your brake. I'm gonna hold the brakes down. Let's give it a shot. Let's put the strobes on here. Nav lights can come on. Taxi light. And personal we don't need that one. Alright. Let's put a little bit of throttle in there. Alright. So it does have the brake hold. If you brake too hard, it does hold it. Battery off. Oh, let me see here. I forgot to turn that on. Standby pumps are off. I need to turn those on, I guess. Where's the standby pumps? Standby pumps off. Door. Gear door is open. Yeah, that's okay. Left standby pump off. Feather. So we need auto feather and standby pumps. Alright. So, let's try to find that. I never can find... Oh, auto feather armed. There's that. And... Nope. That's not standby. Standby pumps on. Okay, there we go. Now we have only gear door open, which is fine. That is just underneath of us. I like the new aviations packs too. This looks like it would be relatively fun. This is a cool one to fly, definitely. I like this. I'm finally finding some good aircrafts in the simulator. Let's put a notch of flaps in here. It does have your flap readout right here in this screen, right there. Here's your fuel. I love how you have all your information that you need in this. Your radio comms are on the left side here, and your engine readings are there too. So everything's very clear, very beautiful, organized glass cockpit here. Very nicely done. All right, let's go ahead and try to get out of here and see how it goes. Putting a little bit of power in. It says auto feathered armed. Okay. There we go. I'm taking off. Uh-oh. There we go. It says it's going to stall. I'm going to get the nose down there. And we'll put the gear up. Gear takes a little while. I love the animation of the gear taking that long. Very nice. Okay, auto feather is armed. It's a nice looking aircraft too. Let's see if we can land in the ocean here. See how that goes. It almost looks like a helicopter fuselage, right? Alright, let's go ahead and see what we could do for a landing in the water. Let me just trim the... I'm not going to land yet. I'm going to put a little bit of flaps in to slow us down. Alright. Another notch of flaps. I'm slowing us down here. Just want to see if we can land. It looks like we're going way too fast for landing here. I hope I don't crash, but... There we go. I wonder if there's any feature to get the water... I'm porpoising a lot there. There we go. That's not bad. We have reverse thrust for this too, right? Man, this is a complicated engine, right? To be able to do all that. This is cost 7. Whoa, we're going reverse. This is cool. I like the animation of the water, right? Alright, let's see what we could do here. I'm putting full power in there. Holding the nose back. So it does pretty good landings here. Stall. Okay, we have a stall warning. This is your panel lighting. Let's see what it looks like at night. Looks pretty good. Definitely a really cool looking airplane. I'd definitely like to fly this one a little bit more. Super nice. Alright, let's put it on real time and try to land it. I would highly recommend flying this one. This one seems to be working great. See, we do have some good ones in the simulator. The animation of this gear probably is going to take a while to come out, so let's get an animation. Look at that. That is nice. I like that. I like it a lot. Alright, let's land this bad boy. It flies really good. It handles good. Ground handling's good. Flight characteristics are good. The aviation is good. Let's see if it altitude holds real quick. Yeah, it does. Autopilot's working great, too. Everything's functional so far in this aircraft, so definitely a really nicely made one. I'm highly impressed with this modeling. Very, very nice. Let's try to land it without not screwing it up too bad here. The ground effects are pretty crazy too. It makes it like bumpy right over. Let me see. Sorry, I'm like not really flying this thing that great. Whoa. Definitely not a great approach here, but alright, reverse coming in. High wings, you gotta always tilt that wing over because of the torque, so there you go. That wasn't too bad. It feels a little bit like the last review we did with the Twin Otter. The way the wings are on the taxi and the landing, you have to keep that wing up on the right side there with the torque of the engines. So I like this one. This one's really, really cool, man. I'm definitely gonna have to fly this one in a live stream. That one's nice. I'm highly impressed with this one, to be honest. This is super cool, and it's quiet inside for a turbo twin engine. So if you don't like all that background noise and you want to fly something relatively nice, this may be a great option. Very, very nice. Man, this is some luxury flight right here. I'm really impressed with this one. I really am. I like this one a lot. Great job, whoever made this one. We have to find out. Okay, let's go ahead and shut this bad boy down here. I want to see how this looks on the shutdown. Man, that even sounds good on the shutoff, right? And let's see one last thing here. If we feather the props, is there animation? Yes, there is. Look at that. Wow. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. I love when they do the feathering of the prop. Very nice. Yep. All right. There you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful aircraft. Definitely recommend trying to fly that one. Super, super cool. Super fun. I like that one. I was never planning on trying that until I made this video, but now that I tried it, I want to fly it. I love it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. Smash the thumbs up if you're enjoying these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.